University City.
The next stop will be University City Boulevard Station.
Hi, I'm here with Virginia with Nextep, a PEO provider here in Charlotte. Welcome, Virginia. I'm excited to have you. For those of you that probably don't know, Nextep is our provider for all of our payroll, tax administration, healthcare services, 401k, all those lovely things. And probably the main reason that we chose you over a big field out there is that one-on-one individual attention that a business like ours, we're 4 full-time employees, so we're tiny in a sea of a lot of corporations, and so we don't have that power and pull.
Yeah.
So you were just like a natural choice, and just so easy to transfer all of that information over to you. So I'm so excited to get you finally here on camera to share the story of Nextep and how we came about here. But I think we want to start with, especially since a lot of these videos are targeted for small businesses, what is it about Nextep that really is a good fit for small businesses?
Yeah, so honestly, so excited to be here with you you two, Janelle. Like, really happy to have this opportunity. So Nextep is a small business as well. We're a boutique PEO, so we help small businesses with the payroll, the benefits, the HR, workers' comp, 401k, all of those different pieces. I would say the one thing that makes us different is really the support that we give our clients. And so sometimes with a large corporation, if you're a small business, you kind of feel like a small fish in a big pond. But with Nextep, you're not. You're a normal size fish in our pond, and we treat all of our clients the same. We have a really solid customer service model that's so important to us to ensure that our customers are getting great support, working with amazing people, and also we can just, because we're small, we can offer a little bit more flexibility than you can normally get with a large provider.
I totally agree, and I think one of the big things, because we were with a very large national provider and felt like just like a drop in their bucket. Anytime we had any issues, making that call to them, going through this phone tree, and then only to be frustrated that you still have the wrong person and you have to start all over. And with you guys, anytime I ever need anything, I'm just picking up the phone and I'm getting a real human on the other end. And oh my goodness, it's just so rare anymore to have that. And what a difference that makes. And
It does. It does make a huge difference.
Yes.
I don't think you realize it until you experience it. Being able to have that person to go to instead of a 1-800 number, there's that trust that's already involved. They know your company already, so it's not like you're re-explaining your situation every time you call them. It just makes it really simple. They know you guys, you have that trust, the communication is faster, it's simpler, you get things done less stressful.
And the other thing that, I put this off, doing this for our organization for several years, because the thought of transferring over all that data, all that information just overwhelmed me.
Yeah.
And from the get-go, you always said, nope, it's going to be super easy, you're not going to be difficult at all. And I have to say, it really was easy. You gave us step-by-step instructions. You followed up constantly to make sure that we were, still comfortable that this is all still going to go in the right direction. And it's just shockingly easy. So thank you.
Absolutely. That's actually one of my goals whenever I work with a client. And Nextep in general. So our motto is elevate the employee experience and enrich people's lives. So when I say enrich people's lives, I'm like, how am I going to make this simple and easy for somebody, right? Change is always hard. And so I want to do the heavy lifting to kind of carry you through. And so whatever I can do to simplify the process for you, that is always one of my key goals with my clients,
When I introduced you at the start, I called Nextep a PEO, and I was instructed to ask that. I have no idea what that means. So if you could explain a little bit more about that and in a little more detail of what that means.
Yeah, absolutely. So a PEO is a professional employer organization. Essentially what we do is we streamline HR, payroll, benefits, workers' comp into a single platform. Some groups are using separate platforms for all of those pieces. And a small business like you, that would mean you're managing 5 different relationships, you know? So we streamline that all into a simple platform for it. I think it's great for single HR managers who are managing all of these things, or single office managers, or or owners that are managing all these things, because we really kind of reduce the administrative work that you're doing in the back. So
how long has Nextep been around?
So we were established in 1997.
Okay.
So we've been around for about 25 years. I think it's 20 now. No, 28.
30,
Yeah.
29 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 29. Oh my God, it's crazy. So we've been around. We're actually in the our headquarters are out of Oklahoma, and all of our people work in the Oklahoma office. But we've been expanding throughout the U.S. The Charlotte office opened 2 years ago. So February of 2024 was when we really expanded to Charlotte. So really growing around this area.
You found us pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, you were fun, so I was excited to work with you. I was like, she's a fun person.
So be honest, when you first hear of a company wanting to switch from a big provider, what are some of the things that kind of go through your head as you approach that?
Well, I really want to first find out kind of what is their situation that they're dealing with and why. Because my goal is always to help somebody, right? And I want to make sure that we're going to be a good fit to help them and get them the support they need. So with your situation, you were looking for more customer service, a better customer service approach. And I knew that Nextep would be able to offer those things to you. So really, I want to make sure that we're going to be able to help them out. That's number one. And then number two, I just want to, like I said, make it extremely easy for them, right? I want to know their goals. I want to know what their timeline is. I want to be able to outline it for them so that they don't have to think, and I can lead them through it, and I can carry the heavy lifting, and I can do the hard things, and they can just kind of go along for the ride.
What's kind of the favorite parts of your job? What do you gets you up and gets you going in the morning?
Well, first thing comes to mind right now is getting to work with people like you, Janelle. So I know that might sound cheesy, but if you don't know, I was a teacher prior to this, and I really enjoyed the relationships in teaching, and that's why I chose this role, was because I wanted something that I could continue to build these relationships with people and clients. And so when I get to meet people and build those relationships and learn about them and give them a personalized experience and just get to know them as people, that's what makes me excited, and continuing to build those relationships.
How would you describe the culture at Nextep in, say, 3 words, and how that is applied? Yeah.
So the first word I'm going to say is really people-focused, right? Nextep hires people that are driven to help people. So I feel like the people you're going to run into at Nextep are going to be very supportive, be there to help you, and just good people. I mean, it's so nice to be working around great people at Nextep. And then also, when you have such a good culture, Nextep, they really care about the culture. They care about the employees. It filters down to the clients as well. You know, how your employees are treated transfers out into your client's experience. So really people-focused is one thing I would say. Supportive, I would say Nextep can be as hands-on or hands-off as you want. So some people really just want to be left alone, and we can do that, you know, we're there whenever you need us. But some groups want that hands-on support. They want us to take that workload off of them. They want to make everything simple for them. And we can do that as well. I think we have a different approach to the PEO model because of the support we can give our clients in the white glove customer service approach we have. And last word, I would probably say,
I'm going to chime in and give you a word, fun, because who knew that HR world could actually be enjoyable and a pleasant experience for the client? Oh my goodness.
I know, right? I know, I do, and I do have fun working at Nextep. The people are fun, the clients are fun, it's just a nice experience. Like, I really just think the people are great and it transfers out, you know?
Well, I have to say to all the small businesses out there, if you are struggling with any of these issues around payroll, tax services, any of that, I highly recommend Nextep, and feel free. Virginia, they can email you.
Absolutely. You can reach out to me via email. My email is bsachnin@nextep.com. Even if you're just interested in learning about our services a little bit more, I know I talked a little bit. We've got payroll, benefits, HR. We do so many services. I do a lot of introduction meetings just to teach people about what we actually do. So if you're even just interested in learning a little bit, reach out to me, and I'm happy to set up some time to connect and tell you a little bit about us, see if we could possibly help your company.
Wonderful. Virginia, thank you so much for coming here. As always, it's a pleasure
It's so
to see
fun
you.
to see you.
That's it for today's edition. We'll see you next time.
The next stop will be University City Boulevard Station.